So if it's a year from today, like what's the vision? What are the goals? And Rob McKay just gave you a shout out. So you got
Hey, Rob. We are really focused on the city's recovery, right? And that includes a lot of things, right? That includes making sure that people feel safe and comfortable to move around and visit New York. It means we need to get people back to work, and we know the way people work will change forever. However, we need to get some normalcy in that, some continuity in how people sort of go back to the office. We know it includes growing the city. We know it includes affordable housing. It includes a broad range of this. But we want to make sure that the policymakers and the agencies who are responsible for implementing these policies does this by incorporating a comprehensive and diverse view of the issues and challenges facing New Yorkers, right? Because it's complicated for a lot of people. And New Yorkers, we do this, and we solve these public challenges to ensure that New York City continues to be a place for all those who live and work and play here. So moving forward, there are really three anchors to the work that we are looking to advocate for, push, and help in and fill the gaps. One is ensuring significant investment in the dynamic and diverse population who make up the city, right? So that's the workforce pipeline. That is who's sitting on municipal boards and making decisions, right? How do we make sure that there are opportunities for this diverse talent to really participate in the growth of the city? So really concentrating on this pipeline. We know in order for New York City to stay competitive, we need the talent. We need to cultivate that talent, right? And we have so much talent here in New York. We just need to make sure that we are investing in it. So we are working with organizations and efforts to make sure that that talent pipeline and that is trained in a way that is inclusive and is comprehensive. We also want to make sure that we are strengthening our neighborhoods and communities throughout the 5 boroughs, right? Because New York will continue to grow, right? And if we want New York to be the place we brag about, it must continue to grow, right? We want it to grow equitably. We want it to grow inclusively, and that the folks who have lived here and struggled through the bad times can enjoy the good times. But we must continue to attract industry. We must invest in entrepreneurs and small business, right? We have to invest in, the talent, like I said. So how do we make sure that these neighborhoods and communities are strengthened so that they're really participating and benefiting from these investments that's coming into the city to help it grow? So having these sort of neighborhood perspective and conversations about what does it mean to have inclusive growth in Brownsville, in downtown Jamaica, in Far Rockaway, in these areas across the city. And what are the needs that currently exist, right? Because if we want it to grow, we need to know we need that foundation. We need to make sure that it can sustain this growth. So making sure that there's adequate sewer systems before this stuff happens, making sure that there's open space, making sure that there's arts and culture, right, incorporated in this, but really strengthening our neighborhoods. And then the third really is supporting and advocating for small and large businesses to keep our city as a leader in innovation.